Who can tell us what we were doing last time? Well, what you were doing last time.
Fighting a tree.
We fucked up a tree.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I didn't give it any ranged attacks, so you set it on fire and watched it
Just
burn.
stood 15 to 20 feet away and just attacked him from a distance until he died.
I have extreme gardening down on my notes from last time.
Extreme gardening. I love it. I love it.
Tree surgery.
Well, no, it's perfectly valid and a wonderful spell use, and a lesson I hope not to repeat in my monster designing. Ah, the folly.
We've all done it. And
I
it's
know.
so frustrating, but you've got to roll with it.
And you all did it really well. So
And now you know next time if you haven't given it a ranged attack, you just make one up.
I know, right?
Just lie.
Because I am so good at the making up shit on the spot.
You just say Pokemon tree razor leaf attack. It shoots razor leaves at you. Perfect.
Amazing.
Knowledge.
I mean, it won't work because I'm not very good at thinking on the spot for that, but we'll bear it in mind. And anyway, you are back at the portal area, so you've finished the trial of body. And did you get anything from the trial of body?
A long
Oh no, sorry, the trial of soul. That was it. You'd done soul.
We got the
Was
thing
it
from the middle of the tree.
Gem, red gem in the middle of the tree.
Yes.
In the heart of the tree.
Who is holding it?
There was, if I remember correctly, there was a race of mage hands to pick it up or
That's
something
right.
like that. So it wasn't me.
Well,
Nor me.
well, as long as someone has it, that's all that matters.
Were we fully rested after
Yes,
that?
I was about to say then I'm happy for you all to long rest.
Sweet.
Do you want to talk about anything while you were long resting? Role play anything? Do any spells? Conjure any stuff? Prepare anything?
Would it be a new day if we've long rested?
Yes. The concept of time here is a bit wibbly wobbly because you're in a god's realm.
Cool.
But
I'm
for the
just recharging
purposes-
my ring of the ram.
But for purposes of any recharging or weaponry or spells and stuff, it is a new day. You would have slept and all that shit. Cool.
So before we go in, Balthor might want to ask Alethea, well, any of the spellcasters. So, in the last trial, we got turned into different creatures. Anyone know any spells that might mark us so we could still identify each other? We don't know what's going to happen in there. We need to make sure we take any advantage. We have time to prep and we have the experience of being in there. It may be nothing similar whatsoever, but perhaps anything we can do to make sure we can work as a team effectively.
Well, if you give me 10 minutes,
And all of your money.
10 minutes, I can certainly help with that. Just bear with me while she starts preparing a spell and doing her ritual to cast a spell, which will be.
Are you all willing?
Well, it's their choice.
Yeah.
I trust Alethea, so Balthor will be willing.
I am not willing. After what happened last time, with him marking my sword and stuff, I am not willing for her to mark me at all. Sorry.
I'll cast best vegetation on a fucking is. So there's like a bright pink spot right in the centre of the back.
So she doesn't realise. So how about David and Tom? Are you happy to accept?
David is willing.
I don't even think Tom would notice.
Fair enough. So I'm going to say Yeah, that all succeeds as you want. As players, you made a decision, or someone did on your behalf, and I have prepped for the trial of mind. So that is where you're going to go next, because I haven't prepared the other one enough yet. Is that Alethea casting? How do you cast Mage Armour?
It's like she makes the image of armor on her, and then it just appears.
She
Rubbing
just
her breast, apparently.
yeah.
That's what you did.
You kind of just did that. So, are you all going to go through the portal together? Does someone take the lead? Are you running through?
Just carefree stepping through it.
Cool. So you just stepping through first.
Yeah, if nobody else I will do.
And if Hayes is like hurrying through, then Balthor will have shield and sword in hand ready and follow swiftly.
Just quickly,
After Hayes.
before you go through the portal, are you arranging between you any tactics? Are you talking about any plans beforehand other than just having this telepathic bond?
We don't know anything what's
No.
going to happen in there, so
No.
I don't know if we could make a plan.
Cool. Are you all following through?
Yes.
Or we have a 5-minute comfort break. Some of us might need a
that just-
rewipe.
Somebody prestidigitation that everybody's cracked.
Okay. I'm not very good at thinking about what I say before I say it.
I do recall briefly at the end of the last session there being a big conversation about whether anybody would want to get married or not.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. And then we talked about who could get married to who and whether you would all be in on it. And then that got very disturbing. So does anyone want to get married before you step through the portal?
I will stand by my previous statement.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I'm going to assume nobody does. I just wanted to refer back to it because it was.
I think that's a no.
Yeah.
Aw. Poor Tom.
Does being married have its perks?
Yeah, if you're within 30 feet of each other, you get +2 to your AC.
Ah.
Oh, can I go up to Tom and pretend to be playing a keyboard in front of him and then go, computer says no.
No.
But the computer did say no then.
David was never given the option.
Aw. Well, let's move you on to the next topic. Okay. So, let me set a little scene for you. Just one moment.
It's beautiful.
I know. Okay. So you are just to see if we can get over what this is. What is that? Sorry, it's like a random thing that shouldn't be there. What this looks like is you all appear through the portal in this area in the middle. So the best I could do on the map is 2 arches, but it's almost like an archway with 4 doors. So it's like I can't even think of what, like not necessarily a stone gazebo, but you know what I mean. So it's like an area, a bridged area that you're standing underneath. From your view out, you can see there is a raised area with 2 steps down to another area. And then facing you all around are stone walls. So that's what the area looks like. It is... You can imagine this has been some kind of temple or something that may have looked grand. Some fancy tiles and stuff. But it's a bit run down. It's dusty. Smells a little bit damp. There's a kind of echoing hush in the air. I will save any more description if anyone wants to investigate or perceive anything, but for the moment you are all gathered underneath this area.
I would like to have a look around, see if it looks anything. If anything looks like that's the way we should go, kind of thing.
Okay, so go on.
While you start doing that, can I just turn to Alethea and say, Alethea, could you see if you could detect any magic whilst we're here, and the rest of us maybe can start looking around visually ourselves?
Would you like to do that as Hayes investigating or before Hayes is investigating?
Oh no!
Right.
I could say if he said that, I'll take my time to cast it as a ritual.
Okay.
And then being Dad, if Hayes heads in one direction, I'm gonna suggest that David and Tom head in different directions so we can investigate different areas.
Okay. What we'll do for this one, if everyone wants to put themselves where they're going to be, and then I will tell you what happens as you do it. Okay.
I'll let Hayes go where
Lovely.
Hayes wants to go first.
Cool.
Hayes will be where she is. It's fine.
Okay. Tom, what are you going to do?
What was the instruction? Just go off and have a look around.
Have a little, investigate. See if we can see anything to give us any ideas so we can make a plan.
Okay.
Wander off and have a look around then.
Cool. So I will say it happens at the same time. Alethea, you are casting a spell. Hayes, with a 21, you are looking around in front of you. You look at the floor. But you look behind you, and Baltha, and you look up at the same time that it registers and pings dramatically on Alethea's detect magic. Hovering above where you came out from is a beholder.
Nice.
Awesome.
Has he seen us?
It's a beholder, of course it's seen you.
He's made of eyes. He's seen everything.
Yeah.
I would like to just hit them up. Guys.
Yes?
And kind of like look up at it and motion for everybody to see that it's there.
Eyes up, guys.
What?
That's funny.
As you look up and notice it, it notices you. It says, and then appears on the floor underneath it, a patented rhyme that you all love so much from these challenges to instruct you what you need to do. I will read it and then I will post it for you because I like being dramatic. So the voice of the beholder says out loud, and it appears somewhere that you can read as well. Each gift she grants demands its price. Light casts shadow, fire needs ice. Touch each blessing, then its bane. Show that wisdom conquers pain. So that is the instruction. Just need to go on that screen here. And then what I am going to do... Oh, I've got an echo here. The way this is going to work is there is a puzzle element to this, as the rhyme says. With 2 rolls that high, I will give you a little bit of a clue as to what you need to investigate first. But to tell you how the mechanics of this is going to work, I am going to put you in a very loose initiative order because there is a timed element to this. I know, right? So I need a top of the round moment. So if you all want to either roll me an initiative, or if you're happy for me to have my top of the order and then you all sort out what you do and then we come back to me again, whatever you would prefer.
You doing your thing.
So if I do mine, then you all decide what you want to do, then I do my thing again.
Yeah.
Do you think that works better rather than making you all keep in a certain order?
Do your thing, girl.
Do my thing, girl. Okay, so with your investigation and perception, Baltha and Hayes, you notice the walls in front of you and all around you. They're stone, but something is carved into the stone on each of the walls around you. Top of the round, my turn. I'm going to roll a d8. 7. 7 means... Hang on, where's my notes? 7 means... There is a beam that shoots out from the beholder. No one is in that section. That's fine. That's my turn. Over to you guys.
No.
I would
Calm
like
down, David.
I would like to move up to one of the walls and investigate it a little bit more, please.
Okay. If everyone's happy for... We'll do Hayes
The
first.
wall is in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Down the steps, yeah.
Oh, down the steps, yeah.
Yeah. So it's these big walls round the outside. Round the outside. So, Hayes, you want to investigate that wall there?
Yes, please.
Bear with me. I need to read you some description, and this is where you might want a paper and pen. Or pencil. No judging. Because I thought I could give you the answer of what's on the wall. I'm going to describe what's on the wall, and then you can figure out what it looks like. So that one there. Okay. In front of you, it's a stylized icon. It's a triangular spike on like a curved vine.
What?
Triangular spike on a curved line.
Okay.
That's what's on that wall. Who wants to do something next?
So I'm trying to triangular.
A curved leaf thing.
Does my detect magic notice anything from this? Is it a light or whatever's appeared in that section?
I mean, it's the beholder's magic.
Okay.
So
Does it
it's
detect
one
what
of its
type of
it's one of
magic
its
it is?
eye beams.
Okay.
Eyes beams.
Eyes beams
With
from one of its
eyeballs.
eyes balls. You've already got inspiration, otherwise I would have given you again for that.
I always try and get eyes balls in whenever I can now.
We love a bit of eyes balls. So Hayes, that's what you notice. Everybody happy with that description? I can read again if you would like.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Just one last time.
So these are all very stylized icons meant to represent something. So this is a like triangular spike on a curved vine.
Thank you.
Hayes, is there anything else you want to do while you're looking at it? If not, we'll pop over to someone else.
No, I'll let you pop over to somebody else.
Cool. What would someone else like to do?
I'd like to investigate the wall that I'm in front of.
Okay, so are you going to... That's it, that one there.
Yes.
Okay. So that one is... Again, it's a stylized icon in the same style. It's a skull.
Okay.
Just a skull.
Just a skull.
The inner walls, I assume they're only like a foot or two tall.
Yeah. So it's like you're on a platform.
And we can get over the top of them.
No,
down.
you're on it and you're
steps
walking
down.
steps down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But obviously, you got to go over the wall to get down the steps. Or
No,
is it
it's not.
above
It's,
us?
No. Yeah, platform like that with two
Yeah.
steps leading down. So we're on a raised bit. There's 2 steps that go down, and then you're on the slabs at the bottom here before the walls.
So David's looking at the wall. That's
oh no, David is looking.
David needs to walk over
Yeah.
looking
there.
all the way there. Okay, sorry. I thought he was looking at what was in front of him directly.
Yeah,
there.
it's. I couldn't quite. I think the shadowing doesn't help. That is not an inner wall that you're looking at. It's just a platform.
Yeah.
It's just to
That's
give
fine.
it a. It's to give it a bit of visual difference and make it look a bit fancy.
No, that's fine. I was just was looking at the same thing.
Lovely. So you've had that one. And
Do you want to?
that one.
I'm not been able to use my line that I was hoping to do, but do you want to go next, Tom?
Sure. I assume that the acting plan is for us all to investigate our respective walls, yes?
Whatever you want to do.
What do I want to do? What would Tom do?
What would Tom do?
Because Tom would do what he's told. So if everyone's like, let's look at these walls, people, then Tom would go look at his wall. If it was left up to me, I'd attack the beholder, which is not going to end well. So there is.
Be true to Tom. It is a beholder in every sense.
I'll go look at the wall because I'm not trying to derail the session immediately.
But I have it set that if you want to attack it, you can attack it.
No, I'll go look at the wall because I know that's what everybody wants me to do.
We want you to do what Tom would do.
And Tom doesn't have a personality. Tom does whatever everybody else tells him to do or whatever I decide I want to do. So
That's
if the
usually
rest of
how
the
it goes.
If the rest of the party are doing things constructively and investigating the scenario and actually playing into, whatever Cat's decided, then that's what Tom will do.
Look, Graham, if you want to attack the beholder, that's fine.
So much want to attack the beholder, but I'm not going to.
Because I know you like combat, so while everyone else is doing this, it does have attacks and shit as well.
Yeah, but I'm not going to beat a beholder in a fight by myself.
No, but you might hope that by the time you're still fighting it, everyone else will have solved the puzzle before you die. Nice bit of extra time pressure.
Yeah, maybe, but no, I'm
Okay.
maybe after a couple of turns of doing investigative shit, if I get bored and can't figure out what's going on, I'll just start fighting the beholder. But for now, I will go with the party ethos and investigate some stuff.
I got you, babe. So there's something for you to punch if you get bored.
If I get bored of trying to figure out something that I am too tired to figure out,
Then hit it instead.
and I'll go hit a thing.
Yeah.
I'll investigate this wall.
Okay.
For now, it's what I
So
will do.
you are looking at. The diagram I've drawn on this is just hopeless. It's not that one. It's that one. Okay. So the one that Tom is stood in front of looks like a sprouting seedling with a new leaf. Mm-hmm.
Cool. It's nothing to me. Right, yeah, that'll be what I will do for now.
So we've got Alithia and Baltha.
I'll head over to my wall nearest me.
So it's not that one, it's that one. Oh, this is kind of apt. So Baltha, you stand in front of that, and it's a mushroom.
A mushroom.
It's a classic looking mushroom.
Cool.
That leaves Alithia.
I'm going to do the fun thing. I'm going to go check that wall over there.
Well, no, that's Craig being sensible because all Craig's thinking is, well, she's not going to roll a 7 again.
But there is still something. It's still.
Yeah,
It's
let's see what's happening.
okay. Then I will need you to. Oh, hang on.
Crazy.
It's a scientific method. Can you give me a Constitution saving throw?
Oh, if there's one thing I can give you.
Nothing happens.
Nice.
You don't feel anything.
Did you have to do a con save? Did you touch the wall?
No, he stepped into the holder's beam that was.
All right.
Don't worry, guys, it's safe. Can I investigate the wall while I'm there?
Can't see it.
I can't see anything.
No, it's too dark.
Oh,
It's a little black
Ah.
beam.
it's a black beam.
Well, it's like it looks. Everybody's had their go now.
Yeah.
My turn. 2.
About.
Yeah.
Where Balfour gets hit with a disintegrate ray and immediately dies.
Can you roll me a Constitution, please, Scott?
17.
Nothing happens. But it goes
Safe
dark.
over here. It goes dark.
Okay. Up to the
Too
rest
dark for dark vision to see through.
Yep.
Cool.
So back to the rest of you then.
Have we checked all the walls now, or is there another 2?
No.
8 altogether.
Right. I'd like to go and check another wall, please.
So Alithia, you are now standing in front of a wall that you can see. So let me resolve Alithia's one first. And that is an apple. With
what?
an apple. With like a leaf. That kind of thing. And Hayes,
Your storybook red apple with a bit of stalk and a leaf on the top. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Hayes, you were looking at that one, which is a crescent moon and a single star.
Okay. Anybody else?
David next, if you want to do same order.
No.
No.
2 more.
So we've got this top right one, and then is it that one over there on the right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've moved over to this top right.
Okay, so the top right one is a circle with rays coming from the circle outwards.
A sun.
Rays coming from all around it like a sun, or rays just like a beam coming in one direction?
All around it, extending outwards.
Like a picture of a sun.
Like a Japanese behind the sun.
Let behold his eye. Last wall, anybody?
Well, I mean, it's the last wall. I'll go have a look at the last wall and see what's on it. Just so that we've then got the answer to what's on each of these walls, then we can at least attempt to try and start figuring stuff out before I start kicking a lion eyeball.
So this one, again, is a circle with petals going around it.
Like a flower.
Like a daisy.
Cool.
I would honestly be willing to put money on nobody having any idea what's going on yet.
I thought originally it was going to be the opposite. So obviously, light needs the shadow, fire needs the ice. So your skull, you've got your death and your life. But then there's just too many. I don't understand it.
And you touch the blessings. You touch the good one first, then the bad one. So you find the pair.
Yeah.
Touch the good one. Touch the bad one.
You got your day and night.
And presumably, if you get it right, you don't feel pain.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah.
It might make it safe on the beholder when you get it right. But no, I'm thinking the same. So if
yeah,
we've all shut
opposites, I can only see one opposite. That's obvious to me.
Which is the sun and the moon and stars.
That's my leading one.
Which are, funnily enough, directly opposite each other
Yeah.
across like a clock face, if you will.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at a daisy. What was Alicia's one?
An apple.
The
An
daisy,
apple.
would that not go with the seedlings sprouting with a new leaf?
Oh, that was over there. So they're not opposite.
My presumption wasn't opposite literally in terms of physical location. Opposites
It's
as
just a
in,
coincidence that two of them happen to be.
I think so.
Shouldn't be nodding and shaking my head, but yes, you're
No.
on the right track. And yes, some of these are a bit more obscure than others. But that's why it's a puzzle. And we can roll for more insight. I can give you some more description about it. But while you're thinking, I feel like I'm going to roll another d8. David.
Your life and death. So the new leaf would go with the skull.
Yep.
Yeah. Apple with a mush. No. Yeah, apple with the no, because the flower's not a bad thing.
I was wondering whether the apple and the fawn.
Can I just say as well, blessing and bane was more for the rhyme. It's not necessarily about good and bad. It is more about opposite concepts.
Oh, okay. So the seedling and the skull, life and death.
Yeah. Oh, the flower and the vine and fawn are opposites because the mushroom, the apple would be opposites as well in different types of food or that sort of like the good and the bad sort of food, the petals and the flower and
fruit and veg, or something grows. Mushrooms grow in the dark.
yeah, the
Apples
seedling
grow
and
in
the
the
skull go
sun.
together as well.
For my notes, I have a single word associated to each of those icons.
Growth. Again.
I mean, I'm happy to start touching walls to see if things
Cool.
work or don't work.
In the meantime, I'm going to need
Do you want me
Ali.
to shout Liz upstairs?
Yeah. I got that. I'm going to need David to roll a constitution check, please. You fail, you're blinded. So you're blinded for a minute now, and you take, I think it's 2d6 radiant damage.
Oh shit, David's scared of the dark.
Nope.
Oh, that's okay then.
So 2d6, 11 radiant damage.
Thank you very much. Can't see.
Right, so how do we want to do it? Is it a case of somebody presses one, the other one presses the other one, you keep your hands on them together?
Can try that though. If we try, I assume we want to try the sun and the moon, and the sun's currently in the dark.
Yeah.
So stand by to press it. Get David to press it. well, actually, David can just press it, can't he? He's in the dark already getting
Yeah,
hurt.
but can he see what he's pressing?
David, just walk forwards towards the wall.
Keep your hands by your sides.
Can you feel it?
I'm going to outstretch my hand and hope I can find something.
Give me a sleight of hand. I'm going to say, let's set this as a 16. 16 or higher, he presses it correctly. No.
I mean, I would argue he had disadvantage in the dark as well.
Yeah.
Everything's disadvantage.
And blinded.
I'm blinded, yes.
Yeah.
But we don't know that he's not pressed it successfully, do we?
Unless he... No.
We won't even know.
Where Alethea is standing is the apple. I'm standing at the mushroom, aren't I? No, I'm standing at the...
Yeah, you're standing at the mushroom.
Standing at the mushroom.
You can try that.
Do we think they might be a match?
I'm happy to try it.
Well, I'm thinking this, and Alethea can hear what I'm thinking.
Yep.
So, how are you going to coordinate this?
I'm going to go first.
Yeah, you're going first. So you tell me when to press, Alethea.
Presumably the pressing the symbol is what we're going to go for. So yeah, Alethea's going to cast Mage Hand and touch the symbol with that, and let Balfour know that I've done it.
Yep.
I will telepathically be saying you are actually touching the wall, aren't you, Alethea?
The Mage Hand is touching the wall. Yes.
Is that going to work?
Soon find out.
Put my hand on the wall.
Nothing happens.
Well, either that's the wrong combination, or maybe you need to touch the wall, Alethea.
Well, I've already had a turn. Is everyone else having a turn?
Yes, no, yes.
So, when David pressed the wall, did Hayes do the same?
Yes.
But Hayes, you're not telepathically linked with everybody else.
No, so unless he shouted at me to do it, because I've just been shouting across.
Mm.
Well, I didn't shout. I've touched it.
And then you touch yours, Hayes, but nothing happens.
Day and night, nothing happens.
But again, is it because you're wrong, or is it because David is just like randomly
Touching
touching
a random piece of wall.
Exactly, I'm not going to know.
Tom.
Are you there?
What does Tom want to do?
He wants to see me peacock. Peacock.
Now, the logical part of my brain thinks that all five of us should just randomly touch a wall at the exact same time, because then we've got a 5 in 8 chance of finding a pair somewhere.
And you don't know what pair you found.
We don't, but like the two that light up, if we happen to take two of the 5 at the same time, but we don't even need to be specifically accurate on it unless there's a rule that only 2 can be touched at the exact same time. But if we just touch 5 at once, then like we might even get 4 light up at the exact same time, because the 5 of us have touched something and it works because it works.
Is that what Tom's thinking?
You have to touch the bad first, then the good.
Yeah, but is that what Tom's thinking?
Yeah.
Okay, so we all hear this.
Alethea's like, there's nothing about that. That sounds logical. That's just chaos incarnate.
But that's how Tom's logic center works.
I mean, there's no harm in us all just touching the wall and to see if something happens.
Yeah. Hang on, 2 minutes.
Let me have a quick pause and we'll do a comfort break while you have a think about it. So,
That one, life and death for skull and sprouting new leaf. Could be life and death and skull. Triangular spike on a curved vine, so a thorn as such. A thorn on a. So flower.
Okay, everybody back. So you'd all had a turn. Tom suggested everybody just press randomly. I'm going to have my turn while you decide about whether you want to do that or not. So.
My God, there's a giant thumb. Oh no, it's Ali.
It's me.
Just a massive thumb.
Yeah. Hayes,
Touch
it's
the
your
brown
turn.
circle.
Hayes, I need you to roll a Constitution save, please.
Harry, can you roll me a Constitution save, please?
Yeah.
Really, after his last Constitution saving throw, you trusted Ali with it.
It's better than
Can't kill his wife, and who can? Where's your character sheet on that?
The suspense is killing me.
I'm on the edge of my patience. It's great.
The only thing that's going to satisfy this is a nat 1.
What am I doing? What's it?
Yes, please. Oh, you can't pay for this kind of comedy. Oh, you bastards, that means it. It's just dark. You feel fine.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Is David still blinded after the...
It's for 1 minute.
Around.
It's dark while you're in the beam, but if you fail the con save, you get blinded and zapped.
I'm just going to have a wee look at my character sheet and see things.
Technically,
no, you can't.
You're blinded. Is your character sheet in Braille?
Oh, God, yeah. I've got tattoos in Braille.
Where? No, I don't want to know.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Read this.
I want to know. I might regret wanting to know, but...
It's ribbed for your pleasure.
Oh, yeah.
Next IRL, lights off. We all have to feel Ali until we can read his tattoo.
Oh, damn it. That was one of the things I was going to do for goblins. The lights off game. No.
Oh, you can't trust me with that game.
No. Not with you bringing along him
It'd
many
just be
swords.
4 hours of Craig getting molested.
Craig's had 25 years of molesting. I'm going to have to move on to somebody else.
Oh, sorry, molesting or being molested? There's a nuance there.
Both in equal measure.
This is, but it's the condition blinded.
Okay. I wasn't sure, that's why I put it on.
I don't.
Even if you're blinded or in darkness.
This is magical darkness. Magic.
Ooh.
But you
Thank you.
pass the Constitution save, but it's just you're in this dark beam, and you've seen where the image is.
Yep.
So I'll let you do an advantaged sleight of hand because you've seen it. It's just gone dark. So it depends on how good your muscle memory is as to whether you know where it is.
So you want an advantage sleight of hand?
When you decide you want to use it, because now it's all your turns, depending on how you want to do your plan. I will let you discuss it by telepathy or shouting, however you wish.
I do love a room where everyone else is just not talking apart from Hayes shouting at David. It's just silence apart from that.
I also...
Did you hand on it or not?
I'm touching something.
Well, I've not moved my hand off it yet, and I know I'm on it.
I'll take one step forward. I'm touching the more now.
Can I use my mage hand to go over to David and just guide his hand onto the right one?
I mean, it's
Well, like
yeah,
Ghost, like
yeah.
the film Ghost.
yeah.
Yep.
I'll let you do that. David, are you contesting that as you feel a spectral hand close round your wrist to guide you to where to press on the wall?
He knows what's happening because I telepathically told him.
Okay.
What are you back?
Take my hand, David. Take my hand.
I don't remember the one I'm at.
My love.
Is David at night or day?
He's at day, you're at night.
David's at night or I'm at night?
No, you're at night, David's at day.
Right, so I keep my hand on it then, waiting for him to press it. No, I don't. I take my hand off it and hover above it, waiting for him to say he's on it. So that he'll press night. He'll press day first and then night.
I touch myself. Anyone else?
Can you touch the wall and not yourself, please, David?
I mean, look, you can touch yourself
Using your main hand to touch himself.
No, you've got two hands. You can do what you want with one of them.
I would like a contested strength there of Alethea's mage hand being pulled towards David touching himself and Alethea's mage hand pushing it away to the wall.
Alethea uses her mage hand to punch David in the crotch.
You stop concentrating on mage hand immediately.
Ooh.
What does this button do?
I mean, Alethea, how good is your eyesight? Would you be able to see from across there?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, her eyesight's great.
I was going to say, I don't know what normal eyesight is meant to be because I can't see more than like
I mean,
that far in
she's a
front of my face.
bookworm, so she's definitely short-sighted.
Yeah.
She can see what's immediately in front of her face.
Okay, Ali, do you want to give me another roll? We'll do advantage with it then.
19.
Cool. So, your hand is at the right place. How are you coordinating with Hayes as to what you're going to do next? I need some proper, clear statements.
I'm touching my side.
And are you telling? Are you just pushing?
I'd be pushing because I've been told to touch it, so I'd be pushing.
Like flat hand.
Like flat hand on the wall, pushing in as if I'm looking for like some grooves or like a button to press. Or...
That's fine. So you're pressing the wall. Are you telling anyone you do it, or are you just pressing it?
No, I'd be shouting to his because I'm touching my side.
Hayes.
Keep your hands there, and I'm going to put my palm flat and then press on the opposite of it.
Cool. Can you give me a sleight of hand with advantage? Because your hand was over it, but you are in the dark. But I mean, fuck's sake, that's incredible, and that wasn't even a crit. So you were just like dead center with the perfect amount of push. David, you push on day first, then Hayes pushes on the night symbol. They both go green.
Yay!
We can't see that.
You can't see
Hayes has
Hayes's,
gone green.
but David's
can't
has.
see. I'm blind as well, so I
David can't see.
Oh no, neither of you can see.
Has he done anything?
Did it work, guys?
Can I telepathically just speak? Oh no, David will hear it as well.
Yeah. So from what everybody else can see, apart from those two blind idiots, in different ways blind idiots, is David's symbol has gone green.
David, your symbol is glowing green. I think something worked.
I am magical. And I don't want to. This is my button.
Take your hand off the button, David.
But it's my button.
I'm going to release my hand.
Okay.
I'm going to take my hand off.
It stays green.
Is it saying anything? I can't see.
You can't see, but it stays green.
That's my turn.
Cool. Anybody else?
Alethea, do you wish to touch the wall this time?
Okay.
Give me some nice
You're-
clear pictures, people.
Following suit from what we've just heard take place, I will touch the apple symbol.
Mm-hmm. Balthar.
I will touch the mushroom symbol
And-
afterwards. I will be turning my head around to see until Alethea touches the wall. Maybe tell her about it. Are you touching the wall? I will put my hand on the mushroom.
As Alethea touches first and then Balthar touches second, they both go green.
What are you cheering for? You haven't seen anything yet, David. We haven't told you what happened. That's the problem with princesses.
That leaves Tom.
He hasn't seen shit.
Funny that was me though, not you.
What's Tom stood in front of? Tom is stood in front of the
flower.
flower. So we think next one is number 1.
The thorn.
I mean, I'm closest out of the people who can see, so I'm happy to wander down to
Break.
where it is. So if Tom wishes to have a go, I don't know why it won't let me move myself.
You can move yourself. You should be able to.
I can now. It won't do anything at the beginning. So, so we're thinking, is it good first?
Yep.
So it would be Tom to touch first. So Tom's touching the wall. Balthor will walk past Tom, seeing Tom still stood there holding the wall. And I'll go and put my hand onto the circle with, the triangular spike with a curved vine.
And they both go green.
Sweet,
Well,
there's 2 left. Let's go do them ones.
But first, I'm guessing there'll be another
Yes.
D8.
Yes.
Let's have one more person go blind.
I know, right? And that
Olivia.
that one is Alethea. I'm gonna need another constitution.
Can't see a problem.
No, of course you're not.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
I thought wizards were meant to be fucking squishy.
I mean, typically.
You're meant to be a glass
mean-
cannon.
I mean, it is only a +5 compared to Hayes' last skill check, which is a +17.
Which is fucking mental.
Bogwards everywhere.
We have learned lessons from previous games.
Yeah.
Power build.
Yeah. So yeah, it just goes dark for you, Alethea. Wonderful.
What happened to David? Why did he go blind?
I feel discontent.
Nothing happens in here.
Yeah. And Hayes, your vision's back again as well.
Hey. Did it work?
Yes.
It's green in
yes,
front of you. It's staying green.
We have 6 symbols illuminated currently, Hayes.
First we did last 2.
It's next to you.
And next to Alethea.
Can I use my mage hand to start just prodding David because he's blind?
Because he's blind. I mean, yeah. I mean, do you want to do
Thank
anything?
you.
Just prodding. Just
No,
prodding.
just prodding. I'm in the dark, so
Just hijinks.
yep.
I'll allow it.
Tie his shoelaces together.
Where are you prodding him? No, I don't. No, no,
In this room.
I don't. On second thoughts, don't ask. I mean, I could get you to roll a sleight of hand, see how accurate you are with the prodding. A -1 might end up going somewhere you don't want to go. Ah, David kind of enjoys it.
So where's darkness
Where's the
in my
spells?
spell list?
Cool. So, over to you guys. You have 2 walls left.
That's the last two.
Mm.
Season first, then the skull.
That one and that one, is it?
It is.
That one and that one. 6 and 8.
Yeah, because I started on my numbering where the first one that Hayes went and investigated. So 1 for me is where Balthor stood on my drawing that I've done.
So for you, it'd be 3 and 5.
3 and 5. No, I've got 5 and 7.
You just made up your own numbering system, ignoring Cat's obvious.
It's also going anti-clockwise.
Oh my god!
Jesus
Um,
Christ.
Are you okay?
Oh,
You!
why?
No, that's fine. Everybody's different. Everyone is special in their own way. I love that you have your own system for that.
But it's where Hayes is, and it's this one up here, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, short answer, yes.
Yeah,
So,
5 and 7.
What I said. You said 3 and 7.
too many numbers.
Yeah, Season first, then the skull.
Well, no, we've done skulls, so it's
Season
round
first, then
that
the
way.
skull. So.
No, skull and sprouting leaf.
Oh yeah, no, we haven't done skull yet.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. So it's where Hayes first, and then me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we do that.
Yeah,
Do you
we do that.
coordinate?
We do that thing.
Lovely. And both of them light up. Congratulations. You have solved
Do we
the
hear
puzzle.
any? Do we hear any noises or anything?
The
when it all
beholders.
happens.
I mean, if you want a little fanfare, we can make a little fanfare.
I would like a little noise just so I can telepathically shout to David, "Quick, jump!" we hear the noise as he's blind. That was close, David. You almost got hit.
If you are throwing things at me, I'll throw them back.
Well, you won't. You can't see anything.
If you want a little fanfare, there can be a little fanfare. The beholder disappears. Unless, Graham, you'd like to fight it just for a little while, just for a laugh. You don't have to.
No, I don't feel. I don't feel like it's what everybody else wants. So no.
Cool. I'm going to send a little photograph because you can see my horrible drawing of what my attempt at an octagon looks like. But yeah, the words I had were day and night, growth and rot, flower and thorn, life and death.
Ah.
That's what I said.
I mean, fruits and vegetables worked as well.
Yes.
But yeah, that was awesome. You guys were picking up on stuff really quickly. Shout out to Angela. Angela, you were saying some awesome stuff almost immediately. It was fantastic.
Ooh, ooh, yeah, me.
So, thank you. You did that awesomely. So yeah, all the walls have lit up. And the entrance way that you came in, let's say it lights up with a different colour.
It's a purple.
No,
Fanfare.
it's green.
You wouldn't know. You're still blind.
That's true. I mean, it is a minute.
Guys!
A really long minute.
Can I sneakily walk over to David, thinking nothing? I make sure I'm thinking nothing. I'm just gonna try and
And he's
sneak
just
over.
hearing Balfour's voice going, nothing.
Yeah. but try and walk as close as I can to David. And then as I get close enough, just want to try and scare him.
I mean,
Just go, wah!
if you want to do like a perception and a stealth and perception. So yeah, I was going to say that or performance, but stealth works pretty well.
I mean, I can perform if you want. No.
You're going to make Balfour the very, very heavy-footed, heavy-armored dwarf do a stealth check.
Yes.
Oh,
I believe that's disadvantage in heavy armor, sir.
I will take a 22, sir.
I mean that's perfect. Yeah.
It's got to witness it happen.
So
Get snuck up on.
I have never moved as stealthy as that in my life. Malfoy has never.
Balfour stripped off all of his armor just for this bit.
that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
The rest of us are in the
Sneak
room,
over,
not
and when
blind.
I'm really close. Ah!
I think we all got scared. None of us knew where you were.
Come on, David, take my hand.
Trick. Don't like the dark now.
Let's go for the green thing.
Okay.
What green thing?
You've.
He's gonna go back in the way we came.
I'm pretty sure you will have had your vision back now, so you can see again. You can see all the walls are lit up, nice and pretty.
That's fine. Can I prestidigitate a cock on the back of Balfour, please?
A what?
Prestidigitate a glowing pink cock outline.
Okay. Yeah. No. I thought you said cup. Cock makes more sense. I'm guessing. Yes. Okay.
While he's thinking of doing the prestidigitation of the cock on my back, and I can read his mind, I'd just be like, "Come on, David, grow up, princess."
Cool.
And David's going to think instantly you'd know a lot about growing up, wouldn't you?
I am just going to change something on one of my settings. So just a little comfort break for a moment while I just change something over here. And I will tell you why in a second.
Ah, it's comfortable.
But either way, I didn't want to sign in that one again. But thank you very much for doing the puzzle and bearing with me on that one. That went pretty well.
That was smooth as hell, so it was.
Not bad.
To be sure.
I'm only gutted that you all fucking saved all those stuff from the beholder. And Graham, if you'd wanted to fight it, it would have fought back. So
No, it's not all about me.
it's not all about you.
I'll tell you what, if he carries on talking like this, I'm going to have to do my best to find a really small violin at work so I can play that whenever Graham's.
Okay, I am ready now to move everybody on to the next map.
As much as I love combat, I know not everybody else likes it as much as I do, so I
Well-
don't have to fight everything.
Well, I'm sorry there is no combat in this one either, Graham. So there will be in
So
the
that's
one
what
after.
that's what you think.
Wow.
I just want to make Tom.
There are at
we're gonna
least
fire 5
4
volts at some
party
point.
members for me to have a
Muted,
fight.
Craig. Still muted.
It's true. What?
Okay.
Who's
I thought
muted?
Craig was saying something. I can't hear him.
Lucky devil.
I've never wanted a boggle more.
I know, right? It sucks.
What's this? A stepping stone puzzle? Bye.
Pretty much. And I know how you love them, so I've got another riddle for you. But it's more of an instruction. And I don't think anyone here is old enough to realise what this is on about. So we can see. The riddle I have for you on this one is: step with care from stone to stone, but mind you cross this path alone. For though the danger hides from sight, 2 on 1 brings deadly fight. Did you want to?
Say it again, please, Kat.
Do you want to see it?
Yes, please.
Oh, yes, please, Kat. Is there a bald, muscular man anywhere asking questions for the stepping stone game? If anyone's
No.
seen Bridge of Lies.
No. I thought you were making a
Crystal Maze reference.
yes.
No, there is a game
Yes.
show where
This is
he's asking questions.
this is actually based on an older than that game show, kind of, from where even I was a little bit young for it. So, this is let me have a description for you. I don't have everything to hand. That's terrible of me. My apologies. Okay. So, you enter this chamber and find yourself facing a vast, shallow pool of dark, murky water that stretches wall to wall. Rising from its surface are 24 stone pillars arranged in rows with beams between them. These ancient columns, each about 5 feet in diameter, stand silently approximately 10 feet apart from each other. They appear sturdy enough to support weight, offering a path across the water. Over to you guys.
Sorry, these circles are 10 feet apart.
Yes. Oh no,
So it's-
my measurements off there. They are what they are, and we'll get to the mechanics of it in a second. They are pillars, so they are above the water, with like wooden beams between them.
Okay.
Takeshi's Castle.
No,
Fort Boyard.
no,
Jungle Run.
no. Okay.
Krypton Factor.
Oh no, probably the same era, maybe a little bit older. But this isn't Guess the Game Show, I can tell you afterwards.
Sorry, no.
That's all right. So you
so
all
the
arrive
first-
through the gate. There's a wooden arch at the bottom. Put yourselves on the map.
Oh my god, I'm massive.
I know, right? Just because it's one token
That is
per
not
pill,
what
so-
she said.
Yeah.
I'm just going to reach in the bag of holding while people are doing this and pull out a little 3-foot pole and say, erect. So the pole of collapsing grows to a 10-foot length, so I can try to reach across to see if any of the steps are not what they appear or anything.
Okay. If you want to give me an investigation and describe to me how you're doing it.
So I'm going to lean over and put as much pressure as I can with the pole on one of the, say the middle one.
Yep. So you are basically poking into this stone pillar.
Just on the top of it, like on the surface of the pillar, if that's what to step on, just to see if there's any sort of trigger, trap, or anything like that.
It's very solid. It is what it is. But you don't know that. That's what you would know if you knew anything.
I know nothing.
You are so busy because you're very proud of your pole. Every time it extends, you become a little obsessed with just how much it extends, and you find yourself you just find yourself obsessed with the feel of it in your hand as it extends. And notice nothing else around you.
I've had it since session 1, and I don't often get a chance to use my big rod. So,
Tom?
Can I drop a rock in the water and see if anything happens to it?
Of course you can.
I do that.
You have a wet rock.
I yeet myself over the edge into the water then, because I don't need to be able to breathe, and
Cool.
just wade my way from one side to the other in the water.
No, you're back where you were before.
Oh, boo.
I mean, you can be a bit damp as well if you want to.
But I can't drown, so I'm like, well, if the water's the scary thing, like I can't drown, so I'll just yeet myself into the water and make my way across.
It's only shallow, so it'd probably only be up to like your knees or so.
in the shallow,
Plunging.
in the shallow.
Right,
Ooh,
okay, so the
unseen
water's not the scary thing then.
Unseen servant. Ooh, what are you going to do with that?
You'll
Whoever's
never
right.
know because you can't see.
That's just so ominous.
All right.
Does Lithia still have a cloud? Can she not just fly over?
No, we've said we've not had the cloud in these tasks.
Oh, okay. She can't fly.
We're gonna run over these steps on this side
So
as far as you could possibly can without incident.
there are some mechanics, because of course they are according to these pillars. If I can direct your attention back to the riddle, which Scott has just disappeared from.
He's had enough of this riddle.
Yeah, I can understand it. He's just had enough. So, should we wait until Scott comes back?
Nah,
No.
We'll just carry on and just
screw
We're
him.
like Top Gear. We just man's left behind. We leave him behind.
Okay, the unseen servant, you conjured it onto a pillar.
Yeah, let's start him off on the first one.
No, you don't.
Ah,
It evaporates.
Ah.
Sorry, no.
nah, it's fine with me.
Constructive use of a spell slot.
Yeah, it's great.
No spell slots used there.
He's special.
Is it a ritual based?
It is a ritual, but I use my an ability to
Pull it out of your
Use
ass.
it an action.
use a ritual quickly.
Ah,
Okay,
Yeah.
free spell.
Okay, so you try casting a spell onto this thing and nothing happens. Tom, you have stepped onto one of the pillars.
yes.
Amazing. We will stop right there a moment. This is how it is going to go. I am playing against you. I have a token on the other side of this pillar. I have changed the YouTube view so that my view is visible so that you can see I am not cheating. So I have a token on here that is viewable to rewatch. We will take it in turns. You need to cross these pillars to the other side. We take it turn by turn. I am going to try and land on the same one that you are.
Oh, that's so cool.
This is from an old show called The Adventure Game, which none of you have heard of, but it was the
No.
game they always played at the end, and it was called the Vortex Game. And it's incredible. So the idea is for you to cross while my invisible token is hunting you.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yes.
But you know where I am, but
I
I,
know.
don't know where you are. So that
That's
feels
the
unfair.
point. That's the point.
That's the whole point. I love that.
Yeah.
I don't, but I do. As a player, I hate it, but that is
I know.
so cool.
Is Alethea's detect magic still working?
Yeah, she can tell there's magic in this room.
But it pings specific things. Would she be? I'm only
Nah.
asking for.
No, we're doing this my way
Okay.
because I want to do it this way. A little bit of tension.
We've got to try. You can't blame us
And-
for trying.
To prove that I'm not just going, oh, look, I'll wait until Tom gets near me and I will put mine on top. This is why the YouTube channel, you will be able to see the token I'm using. So you can watch it back.
Change the channel.
I'm not streaming live, you idiot.
You idiot.
Oh, dearie me. Okay,
Harsh.
Tom, I will let you go first.
You have to do this one at a time, or can you be fighting 3 of us at once?
Read the rhyme.
No, one at a time. But mind you, cross this path alone. Was in the
yeah.
middle.
Oh, yeah.
Good luck, Tom.
Then I have to go to an adjacent one. I can't jump 10 feet to the next one across the.
Nope, you got to go across the beams. And I'm not going to make you roll to balance across them. But yeah, actually, just looking at it, it is pretty similar to Hang Tough. Yeah.
Yes.
What's that called?
The one on the rings in Gladiators.
Oh, right, yes.
Oh, wooga.
A wooga. But imagine trying to do that, but you can't see the gladiator. Oh, so you've moved there. Okay. Oh, hang on. I'm on the wrong...
But I don't know where you started.
No. And you don't know where I am now.
This is the fun.
But, okay, my rule is I would have started at the other end. So there's 3 at one end and 3 at your end. I started at the other end, and I am only moving one at a time.
You started on one of those 3 at the top,
Yes.
but I don't know whether you started opposite me or whether you started on the other side.
Very true.
Oh, this is the cool bit.
Yeah.
Oh, were you already on one of them before I stepped onto my one?
Like you, I've had a starting position, and I have taken 1 turn.
But we don't
Okay.
know that there's something the other side chasing us.
Oh.
No.
Although, read the rhyme.
Step with care from stone to stone, but mind you, cross this path alone. For through
For though
the danger hides from sight, 2 on 1 brings deadly fight.
Yeah.
But still, that wouldn't
Paige read that
tell us
as
for a fact there's
don't
something
have 2 of you
hidden.
going onto the stage square at once and just go cross it over one at a time.
But you know there's danger out of sight, but you will have been restricted. So Tom, you have moved there. So I am going to move there.
Oh!
It's a bold move, Colin.
I don't know if it's going to work out for him now.
I have moved. And I have got you, Tom. So everybody else, what you will see is Tom disappears.
Tom!
I'm gonna.
Tom! We're still
Who's next?
telepathically linked, aren't we, though? So
That's an
would
hour,
we be
yeah.
in my mind? So I telepathically, I'll be trying to reach Tom. Tom, where are you? I sound a bit like Arnie Schwarzenegger then. Where are you, Tom? Do I hear anything back?
No.
Sorry guys, but Balthor would jump on.
Okay.
Straight away is Daddy Balthor. So Tom was on that one there, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Presumably you start again from the beginning.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm just going to jump straight onto
Okay.
the middle one.
Okay, you'll go. Yep, you go.
So as soon as I get on that one, though, I'm looking to see if there's any signs of what happened to Tom.
See, I do wonder now. I should have made this grid bigger because it is a little too easy, maybe for me.
I think maybe if you went first, Kat, if you did your move first, and then we did our move after.
Yeah.
Otherwise, no matter which way we go, you can always get us. You're always
Yeah.
going to be a island from us.
I thought I'd worked this out based on the previous grid, but that's fine.
I don't know. I think there's still ways to get around. I'm happy to give this a go. I've got an idea.
Okay. And two.
I don't think there is any combination of moves realistically that we can make unless Cat intentionally chooses not to go a specific way to give us a one space advantage.
It
I
has
actually
to be opposites.
Yeah.
If Cat's in the middle, she always wins.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think.
even then, if Cat's on the other side, she still always wins because she sees
No.
exactly where we go.
We can
No,
get
because
around
she's
that
hunting
still.
us because she's going second. She already knows which way we're going and immediately just heads us off.
I
But
think
that would
maybe one.
that's-
I think maybe one of the rules on the adventure zone is the adventure game is I can't go backwards, so I can only
Yeah.
go forwards.
Yeah. So if you're only
Okay.
going forwards, if you're opposite sides, you can do it. If
Yeah.
you're in the middle, you always win.
Yeah, but I think I have to always go forward. So if you're strategic about it, I always have to advance. Okay.
Is it my go?
Yeah.
If it's my go,
I have gone. Yeah, this works better, I think.
and then I'm going to
I've
jump back
gone.
onto this one here.
Now you've got to stay on 1 of the 3.
All right, I was just going to go back and then step back onto another one, but okay.
Nah, see, I got you now.
Yeah. I was going to go back onto there and then step back onto that one just to try and outmaneuver.
Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I think I need to make this grid bigger. Ali, I know you have to get up early, so I am quite happy to redesign this to give you guys more of a fighting chance, because this does feel unfair. But it is very tense when there's more of a chance.
I don't want to break your game.
Yes, you do. A little bit.
I mean, yeah.
Given that the text magic wasn't showing you where the invisible person was, I'm guessing that is also not going to work because Cat wanted
Tech
her thing
magic
to be invisible.
actually shouldn't tell me where an invisible person should be.
They
It's
glow,
things I can
right?
see.
Because they're a magic thing.
If
So
they've
they
got
can have a
anything
aura around
magical on them, if they had a magical item, or if it's a spell making them magic, then they would be illuminated by.
I mean, to be honest with you,
for you.
I can use DM rules and say this is a godly environment, so that doesn't matter because I want to play my game my way.
I assumed you were going to dismiss it.
Yeah. But I feel this is too loaded towards me.
But I was thinking of Hang Tough because there was one game where he started going and then went back and then ran to the opposite side of the
I saw that one, it was great.
thing, and then sped down the other side. So that was my tactic in that game.
But I think it needs to be wider.
It does. I've just tried it a whole load of ways, and even if we go back and forth, as long as you can see us, you're on the top of the triangle for any one of them, and you've got.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so I just need to make it wider. Unless, do you want to play again and use those pink squiggles as well?
Wider.
Yeah. Cool. Shall we play again then? Tom, we can put you back in.
I'm happy to have been got.
Are you
Somebody
sure?
else can have it. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, David.
Oh no, Baltho, we didn't finish.
Well, no, let someone else have a go first because
Okay.
I've had a go.
Did.
Okay, so we now have the pink blobs. Thank you very much, artiste.
You're welcome.
Okay, I have gone.
Trying to steal my credit.
Oh. Yep, I've gone. I have gone. And you have stepped onto me.
Haze or Alethea.
Haze is the dexterous one.
Yeah, I'll give it a go. Let's see how this goes. I'm going to start.
So tense.
Okay, I have gone. Yep, I've gone.
Hang on, how many rows?
You go.
There's 5 rows.
Yep.
Yep, you'll go. You'll go. You'll go.
No, I'm sitting.
I think you've won.
You get about 4 or 5 turns into it, you're done.
Yeah, you'll go. You'll go. You'll go.
And you're dead.
You'll go. Cool. You've made it across.
Of course, Annabelle was the only one.
But I
I take
kept
it back.
but I kept to my rules that I couldn't go backwards.
Exactly why I went backwards.
So you were one in front of me and you chose to go the right way.
Yay.
Okay. Who's next?
Come on,
Alith.
hey. Come on, Alethea.
Okay. You'll go. You'll go. You'll go. And you've stepped onto me.
Stepped onto her.
Balthor, you didn't make it all the way across. Do you want to give it another go?
I would love to.
Okay. You'll go. Yep, you'll go. You'll go. You'll go. You'll go.
I think no matter which way I go here, I'm getting got. But...
You'll go. You'll go.
Done it.
Just
You'll
go
go.
to the end now. Just
Yeah.
can't catch you.
Yeah, I can't catch you now.
I was trying to predict each turn where I think
I know.
you was gonna go.
So, does anyone else feel they want to try again with these new rules?
I think Tom should have another go as
Yeah.
it is. We've got the extra layer on there. It's up to Graham if he wants to, but it was almost impossible to win that first game.
I think it was literally impossible. I don't think there was any way I
Yeah.
could have done that.
No, I sat there doing a whole load of scenarios. There was no way to do it.
So who's moving first? Do I move first
You
or
move-
do you move first?
You need to move on to the next row.
You step onto the first platform.
Yeah. Okay. You'll go.
Okay, so was your first move you stepping onto one of them top 5, or is it moving one in?
I start on those top 5, so I'm in the same row that you are on the opposite side. So you're moving
Right.
into the next row first, and then I will follow. You'll go. You'll go. Your go. Your go.
Hmm.
I gotcha.
Yes, I was predicted that. I knew you was. That's where I thought you was going to be.
I liked what you were doing though. There are so many times
There's
when you have two options.
times. Yeah, 2 times in that way. If he'd have gone the
Yep.
opposite way, he would have managed to get
Mm-hmm.
away. But I think that extra back step gave Cat a second advantage.
Yeah. Cool. But anyway, Graham, I think you'll like if you've disappeared. So, I'm going to call it there because I was anticipating these 2 maps taking longer. So I've got some more work to work on my third one, and it means, Ali, you don't have such a late night. Like I've said, all of my moves are available on YouTube, so you can see that I've been moving and I'm not doing any shenanigans.
It makes sense to finish early though, because you know how cranky kids get when they don't get enough sleep.
I'm fucking 33 at the end of the month.
Oh, you're a baby. Shut up.
Oh, it's so tiny. I vaguely remember 33. Vaguely. Vaguely.
Oh,
Anyway, I'm gonna stop it there. Thank you very much, guys.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thanks, Cat.
I've enjoyed that.